Kia ora koutou, nau mai ki tēnei ata. Welcome to this video about the new moon in Aries. My name is Fiona of Sun and Moon Calendar.nz. So the new moon takes place on Friday evening, 7:24 p.m. of the 1st of April. And if you go out and look at the sunset, the new moon is just after sunset. The sun and moon will be exactly conjunct at 7:24, so we won't see the moon because the sun will outshine it. And that will be the part of the sky that, according to Western tropical astrology that I use, that is a sign of Aries, and it will be 11 degrees and 30 minutes. So here's what it looks like on the zodiac chart. Sun and moon together in the sign of Aries, and this is regarded as the astrological springtime. However, for us, of course, it's autumn, and this new moon is just following on from that autumn equinox that we had on the 21st. So what is the energy of Aries? Well, the energy of Aries is energetic because Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. And ruled by Mars means that Aries energy, and wherever you have this in your chart, whether it's your sun sign, ascendant, moon sign, or any area of life, that is where you are bold, strong, energetic, action orientated, and quite self orientated. Like you look after yourself, you put yourself first, and we all need this to some degree in our lives. Of course, we need others as well and to be in relationship, but the energy of self is also really important to have so that we don't get completely buried in others' needs. And the other reason Aries is energetic is that it is a fire sign. And being a fire sign, Aries energy is fiery and sparky, enthusiastic, ready to jump into action. And the other reason why Aries is energetic is the modality, which is cardinal. And that means Aries goes straight forward. And I've picked out this picture of the Auckland motorway because all those cars they are going somewhere, driving forwards into whatever action they are taking on a mission. So the month of Aries, when the sun is in Aries and other planets too, it's a time of initiative, energy, spark, enthusiasm, and starting things not always in a tidy way, just go for it. So what else is going on this month? Actually, quite a lot. This is a month that could have a lot of very high points and quite low points as well. So I'll talk about that a little bit. So as it is new moon, take time to pause, rest, and contemplate, even though it's Aries. A couple of days, take some time out. Start new things when you see the crescent moon appear in the sky, and if you look over to the sunset area in the evening, that is where it will appear first. So let's talk about these other energies. So here is the current lineup, and as you can see, we still have all this energy on one side of the chart. The difference now is that several planets have now moved into Aries. That is the sun and currently the moon and Mercury. And I've also got Chiron there, the one with the K. Chiron's been there for a long time. Chiron's very slow. So with the new moon being conjunct with Chiron and Mercury, that means that the energy of this asteroid, Chiron, and planet Mercury is going to influence the energy for this month. So Chiron is called the wounded healer planet, and it's about a wound that we will have in us. We all have it, we're human. A deep-seated feeling of perhaps inadequacy or issues of belonging, that it might bring up feelings of shame or awkwardness, and there's not a logical reason for it, but a feeling of not enough. And that could be brought out by the new moon energy. It is an opportunity to face up to that pain and to do some healing. So if that comes up for you, then I encourage you to see it as an opportunity for healing. And Mercury with Aries is about speaking authentically, energetically, and sometimes very bluntly. So if you are feeling called to speak your mind in a very strong way, remember to also be tactful and patient. This could be making even very gentle people less gentle. So yeah, we'll all need to try and keep that in mind. So with this new moon, not easy energies, I would say, but opportunity for deep healing, and just remember to be careful with our words. Okay, and we have also got, as I've talked about before, this conjunction, well, these planets close together in Aquarius, and those are Saturn, Venus, and Mars. And you can go outside and see these not long before dawn, around 6:30. Actually, that'll be more like 5:30 after daylight savings ends. Go out, look to the east, and you will see Venus beautiful and bright and shining, and you'll see a couple of other planets nearby, just looking like brighter stars just close. So Saturn and Mars are not an easy energy, and coming up we have a conjunction with Saturn and Mars, and that is not going to be an easy time. That could be angry, stressful, frustrating, because Mars wants to do and Saturn wants to hold back. And it's also square the lunar nodes, and these are the eclipse points, and that could even mean that we get some karmic events coming up out of the blue that somehow feel fated. So this is the rocky energy that we are facing in the coming couple of weeks. So all of these difficult configurations, of course, they are temporary and things move on. And also, I believe they are intentional, like they're bringing us challenges that help us grow and learn and become better as human beings and more authentic as human beings. And then we have, this is what I mean, we've got these highs and lows, and here is quite possibly a high, and that is Jupiter and Neptune coming into that conjunction. I've been talking about it all year, on the 13th of April around 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Okay, so what is that about? On an earthly level, we could have heightened creativity, lots of water, possibly flooding. I'm not sure if that'll happen in Aotearoa, but I'll bet it will be somewhere in the world. Confusion, deception, misinformation, oil prices, an expansion of the virus, all sorts of things like that could happen. Also, it could be just people going around being more loving and compassionate with each other, perhaps a little away with the fairies at the same time. So this is all on the 3D level, what we might notice on Earth. On a energetic level, in an invisible way, we might be experiencing at this time and leading up to and beyond shifts in consciousness, connection to source, a sense of divinity, even bliss, wonder, expansion. So it could be amazing. We could see the world in a whole new light afterwards. So I don't know how this will be because I haven't lived through it. Nobody has. We've had conjunctions with Jupiter and Neptune before, but not in the sign of Pisces, where they are both the ruling planets of. They're very strong, and Pisces is the same energy as these planets. So it's all really expanding that type of compassionate, connected, flowing energy. Okay, so it's going to be really interesting to see how this turns out. Things to think about this new moon. What do you want to initiate for yourself with this energetic, action-orientated Aries enthusiasm? What do you need to say that is authentic, clear, and direct? And remembering to be tactful and respectful at the same time, but still authentic. With the conjunction to Chiron, Is there some healing work that you could do that's something really deep-seated and old, an old wound? And sometimes even just acknowledging that there is a wound there can be so helpful. And with the lineup of Mars, Venus, and Saturn in Aquarius, because Aquarius is about big visions and dreams for humanity at large, for the masses, what are your big dreams, and can you take any action towards them? That's the Mars side. Towards good relationships, that's the Venus side. And with work, discipline, and for the long term, and that is the beauty of Saturn. It gives us discipline. And with the Neptune-Jupiter conjunction, what can you do to prepare for spiritual or creative practice for that day, for that week? So enjoy taking action with that Aries energy, and good luck with staying above all the earthly troubles and keeping yourself in a good high vibration space. So there we go, whānau. All the best for the coming month, and the energy and enthusiasm and the ups and downs of the times. Hei konara.